Grab 1 or 2 sets of dumbbells for this practice. A lighter set, 3 to 6 pounds, and a heavier set, 8 to 12 pounds. Dumbbells are great, and grab 2 yoga blocks. Make sure that you have your weights at the top of your mat. I have the heavier weights in the middle and the lighter weights on the outside. And I'm choosing 10 pounds for my heavy and 5 for my light. You can adjust that depending on your fitness level or if you've not lifted weights before. And always know that you can put the weights down if anything starts to feel imbalanced or your alignment gets compromised. So just pay attention to your body. One side can be stronger than the other. So just pay attention to that. So we're going to start at the top of the mat. I'm going to grab my lighter set of weights. Bring your feet about hip width apart at the top of your mat. Now you're going to root down through your right foot and bring your left foot back, staying on the toes. Just like weights to your shoulders with your palms facing in. Press up and then bring the weights back to your shoulders and back into that standing Hanuman. Bring it up to as high as your mobility allows you to. You're going to exhale when you press, inhale when you come back to the shoulders and press. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, come to that edge, 6, 5, 4, shifting from toes to heels, 3, full range of motion, 2, last one. Hold it here, and then just bend at the elbows. Get a little deeper into your standing Hanuman, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, set those back down. Grab your heavier weights. Same split position. Back toe. Micro bend your right knee. All right, we're going to do a deadlift variation. So deadlift, then come part way up. Shoulders are back, and row for 2. Deadlift variation, bring it up and row. Little micro bend in the knee. You got 8 more. Row, row, deadlift, row, 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 row. 6 more. Row. 5, 4, 3, 2, make sure your shoulders aren't collapsing. Last one. From here, set your left knee down. So you're in this kind of 90-degree angle. You can always cushion your knee. I'm going to keep my back toes tucked. Again, my 5-pound weights. Good posture to start. Shoulder press, press to floating half Hanuman. You're going to press it up, back it down, and then straighten your front legs. So same as the standing, maybe pressing the hips forward, feeling the stretch in the left hip flexor. At 9, breathe, 8, keep your neck in line with your spine, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, from here, go ahead and bring, let's see, Just grab one weight and grab it from the ends. Okay? I'm going to show you this way. Bring your arms all the way around, coming to the front, and then all the way around. Feeling the movement through your obliques and shoulders, switching directions. 4 more. 3. 2 more. And last one. Grab both of your 5s and come up to crescent lunge. Okay, from here, I'm going to have you bend your back knee. All right. And bring your weights to your heart center. You can always put the weights down. So I want the back knee bent and your shoulders lined up over your hips. Come up to your right toes. Okay, lift it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and then hold it up here. Bring your arms out to the sides. Bring them overhead, palms can face. Bring them out in front of you. And then back to your heart and lower your heel. Keep the same position. This time, this part's hard. You're going to come up to your heel. So lift your heel for 5, 4, 3, 2, and see if you can find your balance. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. You can grab your heavier weights. You're coming up. You can keep the back knee bent. Bring your palms facing forward, elbows glued in, bicep curls. You can stay right here, or you can tap or bring the left knee to a hover. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set those weights down, grab your lighter, and come around into warrior 2. And bring your hands down by your sides. For warrior 2, bring your arms out. There's a micro bend in your elbows, okay? From here, bring your left elbow to your shoulder and twist. So the weights meet. Pull it back. Shoulder, reach. 8 more. 7. 6. Good posture. You lose the posture, then come back without weights. 4. 3. You can always lighten the weight too. 2. And 1. All right, shift your feet, coming into that goddess stance with your hands resting, your weights resting on your hips. Kind of move around here, pulse it. All right. From here, bring your hands to your shoulders. Bring your right elbow to your right hip. Reach, and we're going to alternate. Reach, 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 reach. 5 more. Stay nice and low. 4. So go at your own pace. 3, 2, and last one. Stay low. Let's see. All right, from here, come nice and low, knuckles face me, bring it down, straighten your legs, and bring it up. Down and up. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and one more. And then go ahead and come into that squat. Numbers face out, so my palms are in, chest is lifted, tailbone's high. Bring it up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, pivot. Coming back to warrior 2. Weights to your chest. I'm going to have you bring it forward into that back knee bent crescent moon. Okay, bringing your foot up. Come all the way down. We're going to start with isometric. Bring your arms to the sides, numbers up, and you can turn your hands as you lift. Bring it down, hands to heart, airplane. Hands to heart, airplane. Hands to heart, airplane. 3 more. 2. And last one. All right, set those down. Grab a drink, and we'll do the other side. We'll start from the top of the mat. All right, top of the mat, lighter weights. This time, start with your feet hip width. This time you're gonna bring your left foot back, come onto the toes, okay? Come onto the toes. Bring your hands to your shoulders, press up. Bring them back to your shoulders, standing Hanuman, press. Shoulders pressed, shoulders, bring it back. Full range of motion, got 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and one more. Hold it here. All right, find your edge here, and then just bend the elbows. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set those down. You're gonna grab your heavier weights, same split squat. This time, we're gonna do the deadlift. So start nice and good posture. You're gonna lower down, row, row, deadlift, row, 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 row. All right, shake that out, set those down. We're gonna come back. This time, right knee down. Okay, good posture. Press, back to shoulders, half Hanuman. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. All right, go ahead. Set one weight down, grab the other by both ends, bring it around, and switch directions. Try to keep your core active here, right? 5 more. 4, 3, 2. Last one. All right, come on up. Crescent lunge, left leg leads. And then bend the back leg. Shoulders over hips. Bring your hands to your heart. Isometric, push them together. Find your balance. If you're having trouble with balance, move your feet farther apart. Right? Okay, here we go. Lift the left heel. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it up there. Bring your arms to the sides. Overhead, palms face. Out in front. Back to your heart. Lower your heel. Find your balance here. Lift your toes. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bring it back down. Straightening the back leg. We're going to open up to warrior 2. I'm going to flip it around for you. All right. Warrior 2. Bring your arms to the sides. See, my elbows are a little bit bent. Chest is proud, shoulders down and back. Right hand to right shoulder and twist. 8, 7, twist through your obliques. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. All right, weights to your hips. Let your arms have a moment here. You pulse it through your legs. All right, from here, bring the weights to your shoulders. Left elbow, left hip, and reach. Alternate. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. All right, bring your weights, knuckles forward, pull it up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, and then knees cracking. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, good low, chest lifted, so we're not rounding here. Your booty's back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. right, pivot around. So you're in the split squat. We're going to bring it forward. So right foot forward. As you come down, hands to heart. And you scooch back so we hit the wall. Airplane. Bring it down. Bring it up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Come back around. Grab a drink. And have a seat on your mat. In child's pose, come all the way onto a seat. You're going to come into staff pose, Dandasana. So bringing your legs out in front of you. Make sure you're on the bony sit bones and sit up nice and tall. Bring your right leg in and bring your left hand down for support. I'm going to do a little core here. So you're going to inhale here and exhale. Tap your toe or grab your foot. Bring it down, cactus. Chest is lifted. Lift. Bring it down. We've got 3 more. Lift. Lift. Last one. Extend both of your legs. Again, reset the sit bones. This time you're going to bring your hands forward a little bit. Root down through your hands. We're going to lift the legs for 5. So here we go. Inhale. Lift. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Left leg comes in. Right hand's down. Inhale. And exhale. Cactus the left arm. Reach. And cactus. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Extend your legs on the sit bones, hands by your knees. Try to keep them there. Lift. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, bring your right leg in. We're going to do one more set. Left hand down. Lift. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Last set. Hands down. Lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, now the right hand down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, shake out your legs. I've been teaching that in classes all week, and I can tell you where you're going to be sore in your quads. It's also great to isolate your core and breathe. All right, from here, I'm going to give you a little challenge. I'm going to come through. I'm actually going to show you this way. A little more space. So coming up to downward dog. Hover. Step your right foot forward. And option 1 is just a twist. Option 2, you can bring your right hand to your heart, lift and extend your leg. Bring it back. And we'll do the other side. All right. Either stay here or hand to heart. Bring it through. Bring it back. Right side. Left side. All right, go ahead and come onto your back. Bringing your knees into your chest. Roll it out for a moment. Got a couple more core exercises. So bringing your legs out into a straddle. Bring your hands behind your head. Lift your head and shoulders off the mat so you're pressing into your sacrum, right? Keep the low back down. Inhale here, and bring it up. 9, 10. So use your open mouth exhale here. 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, and 3. You're gonna hold the high point. 2, hold the high point. Hold it up there. Now cross right leg over left and bring it down. Stay nice and lifted. Cross. 4 more. Keep it lifted. 3, 2, and 1. Holding the straddle. Grab the inside of your calves. You can lay down for a moment, but we're going to come up to a straddle. From here, I'm going to show you this way. No, I'll show you this way to start. Because I want you to make sure that your tailbone is forward. If you have this profile, it means you need to sit on something under your sit bones. A block might be too much. You could do a blanket, you could do a towel, or you could even roll your rectangular mat up, okay? So I want that pelvic tilt. Flex your toes a little bit. It helps protect your knees. And then just a micro bend in your knees. Inhale your arms up, hinging at the hip creases. Reach, reach, and when you start to round your back, that's when you bring your hands down, right, or your elbows. You continue to walk it out. You can put your elbows on the floor. You can see how far you can get. And if your knees really bug you here, you could put rolled towels under your knees as you do this. I would just keep them a little bent. So finding your depth. Breathe. Walk the hands back up, make sure your pelvic tilt. So this one I am going to show you this way. All right, so bringing the arms up. Bring your right elbow on the inside of your right thigh, and then your palm is down, okay? All right, if the floor is too far, you can put it on a block, or you can put it on top of your thigh, or you can put your fingertips down and your hand on your thigh. From there, bring your left fingertips behind your ear. And then this is the important part. You're going to spin your left ribs towards the ceiling. Then move your right ear towards your right knee. So you're going to see me kind of lengthen, right? You can stay right here. If you want, you can reach your arm up and over. But if you collapse the shoulder to grab your foot, come back to here, right? So you're using your right elbow to push into your thigh. Coming back up, pelvic tilt. Left elbow on the inside, hand down, right fingers behind your ear. Spin your ribs. Reach your ear towards your left knee. Stay there, or you can reach the arm. Just make sure your shoulder's not in your ear. Nice, your shoulder's still engaged in the socket. Keep spinning the ribs towards the ceiling. The more you do this, the closer you're going to get to your toes. And coming back up, bringing your hands down, bringing your knees together. Bringing your hands out and slowly lowering it down to the mat. Bring your feet as wide as the mat. And just start with some windshield wipers, side to side. And then holding the knees to the right. So just make sure your feet are as wide as your mat. Hands can be on thighs, rotate to the right. Can stay there, maybe cactus out the arms. You have the option to put your right foot on your left thigh. I usually don't do that because my body tells me not to. My low back doesn't like that. So just always listen to your body. Be present in your practice. Let's shift it up and over to the other side. Again, you can put the left foot on the right thigh if it feels good. And coming back up to center, bringing both knees into your chest. Coming into dead bug, grabbing the insides of your feet or your shins. If your tailbone's way off the ground, grab your shins. If not, you can grab your feet, bringing your thigh bones on the outside of your ribs and pulling down. You'll feel this lovely decompression in your low back. And then maybe rock from side to side, or straightening one leg, kind of like a hurdler, and then the other. Option to come into happy baby with the legs straight. So just play here. Finishing up in dead bug though. Lengthening your lumbar spine. Actually your entire spine, but really feeling the press of the low back and the tailbone. And from here, coming into your final shape. Any restorative pose. Settling into your space. Scanning your body. Staying here in Shavasana. Scanning your body, breathing. Taking your time here or turning me off is fine. If you're ready to move out and close our practice, seal it in. Work your way up to a seat. Once you're seated, bring your hands to your sides, your elbows into your ribs for a moment. Bringing your right hand connection and your left hand balance. Line up your fingers, bringing your thumbs to your heart space and bowing your chin towards your fingers. Bringing your thumbs to your third eye and your gaze to the sky, your internal gaze to the sky. Be strong, be kind, and be brave. Namaste.